What's up, guys? It's Mion. I am back with another video, and I'm back with my 2023 NASCAR Cup Series Las Vegas race review. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This race was kind of the inverse of the Truck and Xfinity Series races, where in those races, the action was kept really to the first two stages and then not a lot in the final stage. For the Cup race today, the action was kept more to the final stage and only just. So we'll go over that. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos and streams. Hoping to reach 800 subscribers by WrestleMania weekend. I'd really appreciate it. And let's get into this. So the big story coming out of or going into this race, Chase Elliott. Uh Friday, he was out snowboarding in Colorado. Which I've seen people trying to say, "Oh, what the fuck was he out doing?" And trying to question it. Like, bro, these guys and gals have lives outside of their jobs. They're allowed to go do this if they want. And it was a freak accident that happened. He got in an accident and fractured his tibia, leg injury. So he had surgery Friday night. He's back home. They said on the broadcast he's supposed to start physical therapy soon. I believe Monday. So obviously, best wishes out to him. And Josh Berry would be tabbed to fill in for Elliott this week at Vegas. No word on who else will be filling in for Elliott over the next several races. But of course, this is a big blow for him. Now, when he returns, that's when NASCAR and Hendrick Motorsports will evaluate playoff waiver. I would imagine Elliott's going to get it, a la Kyle Busch 2015 when he suffered his injuries in the Xfinity wreck at Daytona. Which Busch has been a big supporter for Elliott, due to having suffered similar injuries, and for Elliott, because they changed the rule going into this year where you had to be top 30 in points. Now that's not a thing anymore, so he can win and get into the playoffs regardless. Um, but he's gonna have to make up a lot of ground in points. And Pockrass noted on Twitter that it was his left leg, which of course is the leg that he hits the brakes with. So of course, coming back from that is going to be interesting when you think about it, because just to test that out. But with that said, though, uh, Tyler Reddick due to an engine change, Harrison Burton due to a backup car, and BJ McLeod due to unproved adjustments would start at the back. Kyle Busch gets into the wall early. Brian Blaney would begin green flag pit stops about lap 33 or so. And on those green flag pit stops, Noah Gragson gets hit for speeding twice. Michael McDowell also gets a speeding penalty, and Ty Gibbs gets a penalty for too many men over the wall, which people kind of sort of turn into a meme off the fact that the He Gets Us sponsorship, which I'm going to be honest with you. If you don't know what that sponsorship is, please go look it up. Don't just watch the ads. Please go look it up. I implore you to do so, because these these people got exposed over Super Bowl weekend because they had some ads play during the Super Bowl, and I'm going to put this as bluntly as possible. The campaign behind the ads, like it's they make themselves viewed as this Christian group trying to bring people back to God and all this other stuff, which as a Christian myself, I get that. Except behind the scenes, it's anti-gay, anti-trans, and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, take the sponsorship money where you can get it, but like, come on, just saying. So again, I implore you to look it up. Just don't take my word for it. Just look it up. You'll find it. It's pretty easy to find. Um, and there you go. I mean, there's plenty of articles on it. I promise. Just go look it up, please. Go look it up. Inform yourself. Anyway, moving on from that, William Byron takes the stage one victory, and I know that's pretty ironic to segue to that because he has the Liberty sponsorship because he went to Liberty University, and they've had their own controversies over the years. But anyway, he's not running the Liberty scheme this weekend, so we don't have to worry about that for the time being. But yes, he does win stage one and dominated too. Like, holy shit. Larson second, Chastain third, Bell fourth, Hamlin fifth, Truex Jr. sixth, Bowman seventh, Bubba Wallace eighth, Kyle Busch ninth, and Brad Keselowski in 10th. BJ McLeod gets a speeding penalty here. Buescher and Suarez make contact. Buescher gets in the wall. Josh Berry got into the wall in a separate incident. About mid-stage, green flag pit stops begin. Logano gets in the wall, and William Byron takes the stage 2 win. Straight domination. Larson second, Bowman third, Truex Jr. fourth, Bell fifth, Wallace sixth, Chastain seventh, Hamlin eighth, Keselowski ninth, and Harvick in 10th. We finally get a caution for cause during stage 3. Uh, Joey Logano getting into the wall and spinning out off turn 4 after getting stuck too wide above Keselowski and Busch. Now, off turn 4. Now, he unfortunately we get knocked out of the race due to the damaged vehicle policy. Although if he was able to continue, I'm pretty sure the toe link would have been fucked. I think they were trying to replace it or at least fix it, but there's a pretty good chance it would have been fucked either way. So who knows? Eric Jones also had to back up on pit road, possibly to avoid a loose wheel penalty. Nobody really elaborated on that any further as to what the hell happened for him. So I would imagine it's just a loose wheel thing, and they wanted to avoid that, especially after what happened last week with Truex Jr. Yes, the penalty has been reduced. Instead of a 4-week break for 2 crew members and the crew chief, it's 2 weeks, I think, for just the 2 crew members. But still, Reddick gets loose and has a pretty neat save, barely making contact with the wall. We get green flag pit stops with 50 laps to go, less than that, actually. Noah Gragson gets speeding for the 3rd time. Somebody else got a speeding penalty as well. I don't remember who. And then as we're coming to the end, when it looks like Larson might be I think Larson was the one who was in the lead because Byron ended up losing the lead on one of these cautions uh, due to the fact that Hamlin ended up taking 2 tires on a stop, and Byron came out like 3rd. Um, Either way, Larson's lead was getting cut down, and then caution comes out with 4 laps to go. Eric Almirola gets loose, hits the wall. Um, Drivers pit. We get the restart, and in the end, with a wreck on the backstretch, on the white flag lap. I know Harrison Burton and AJ Allmendinger were involved. I couldn't see who else was. They didn't really show that. William Byron comes home and takes the victory in Las Vegas. And I'm happy for him. I didn't predict him getting a win this year, not because I didn't think that he could. The consistency for him is there. Like he has shown a lot of consistency, and last year especially. I just wasn't sure where he was going to get a win at. Well, he got one here. So it's good to see him get a win early. He won early in the season last year, so I just hope that he doesn't peak early again, and that he can sustain some momentum the rest of the way. But with all of that being said, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts down below. Actually, you know what I just thought? You know what's ironic? Chase Elliott, again, the injury and all that, he used to drive the 24 when he drove the 25 in that first start at Martinsville, and then he took over the 24 for Jeff Gordon, and then he got switched to the 9 in the Cup Series. And William Byron won in the 24 today. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.